There's our chickens. They're out enjoying the sunshine after a dreadful couple of days. Not that long ago this area was all overgrown. Now we've turned the whole area out the front here into a chicken complex. And they love it. They're certainly cleaning it up. We've still got to take down that wee structure. We put that car in a few weeks ago. They clamber and climb through that. We've got 2 watering areas up there. Got the hose attached to the tree there. This was once a nice garden area, and then it was just let go by the previous owner. So we got in here, did a lot of trimming just to get the area tidied up, and then we thought we'd get the chickens through here and they'll really scratch it all up and clean it up for us. So there was already a couple of hose attachments already in here, so we've just attached one to the tree there and one up on that rail up there. So we've got 2 watering taps in this area. We've installed another gate there. So we've got 2 entries into part of the property. Yeah, we're going to attack the driveway at some stage, a little bit overgrown in here. So we're now down at the front of our property. This is where we have the cows currently. Well, they've really attacked that bale that was only out. Did we do it last weekend? Oh, maybe 2 weeks. But this is all starting to grow real nice in here now. Again, right in the middle there was a huge burn pile. I don't know why they were going to try and light it when these trees in here. Up the bank a little bit there was a tree that had fallen over. I cut all that up. The creek has receded now. You can see where it was. Still very mushy underfoot, so that's going to help the the spring growth. So you were never able to drive through here. When we bought the property, there was a big slip. The bank had slipped away and covered all this. There's the remnants of the pile there, which we're slowly getting through and clearing up the firewood. Once the creek is virtually dry, which is sort of end of spring, early summer, we'll get down there and dig out some more branches and stuff over the years that have been built up through the middle of the forest, which the creek runs through the middle of our forest. It's nice down here, especially in the heat of summer. 25-30 degrees, some nice shade down here. It's really nice, and it's just great to explore. One day it'd be nice to put a wee bridge across here, especially for the cows. So when the creek is up a little bit, they can still get across. At the moment they're restricted to this side. Still very wet down here. We've had very prolonged rain over the last couple of days. Just walk carefully through here. It's a little bit slippery. It's nice through here once it dries out. Yeah, very slippery. Yeah, we're in the heart of the forest. So this wood pile here, we're slowly getting it down. He's obviously trimmed limbs off trees and just stacked them in a big pile. And that's fed our fire. We've come down here every couple of weekends with the trailer, the tractor and the chainsaw. We've slowly been attacking the wood and stocking our wood pile. So we're slowly moving it and getting rid of it. I don't know what that is, but looks as though they've rolled it. down the hill. So straight up through there between those trees there's another gate that goes up into our back paddock. We've got a waratah fence in there that separates the front and the back forest. And next door we have a golf course that surrounds our whole property. This big fallen tree here that hangs over the creek, that's our next wee mission. To come down and try and trim that up. Should be able to get the tractor down here and be able to cut off sections and drag them up. It's obviously blown over in a big wind at some stage. And there's still lots of other types of trees and stuff that we need to trim up. So this is the waratah fence that I was talking about just before. Separates this half from the rear half of the forest. We've got a lot of broom and gorse setting up over the other side there. Slowly been attacking it with the torden. But again, this part of the property here hasn't seen any life in I don't know how many years. So the next bit, we've got grass starting to grow through there. So we might try and set up another wee fence and get the cattle through. But yeah, there's still lots of old trees that are blown over that we need to address and get trimmed up. So we'll walk up the driveway here. It'll take us up to the back paddock. So we do let the cows into this area for a bit of a munch. We do have it fenced off in the back paddock. There's all my tractor attachments. Another gate down there that leads into the front of the property. Hello, Amy.
Hey. What you doing?
Oops.
Oh.
I'm coming out, Bubba.
What are you doing?
Checking out the property, Bubba.
Can we go and spray some prickles? Because guess what? I found 2 prickles.
Yeah, there's lots of prickles, but we're just waiting for the ground to dry out a bit more, Bubba.
But can I tell you where they are?
They'll be everywhere, won't they?
No, there's only 2. Over here.
So Emmy, what paddock's this one straight ahead?
Front. Front paddock.
This is our back lower paddock. Starting to grow quite nicely now. We've kept the cows out of here for a couple of weeks, so there's some good growth now. Bit more time and we'll start rotating the cows back through this part and also up the top there. Speaking of cows, who's that?
Lukey.
That's Lukey.
And I need to spray gorse and prickles in here.
Yeah, we just got to let it dry out a bit more because it's still wet from the rain we've had.
Do you want to go looking for some doubles?
We can do later on. Can you see any now? Well, they haven't played all week because they're doing some stuff on the golf course.
I think I can see one. Look, there's a big log right there that we can have for the fire.
You can see where the creek comes through into our property from the golf course.
Yeah. There's so much wood for our fire. And we need a spray. This bit's already...
So this area is where we keep the cows during winter. We've got plenty of room in here. So you can see straight ahead where we've been feeding out their bales through the winter time. Need to come in and clean up most of it and run the harrow through this area. There is a driveway that leads down to the bottom, but this looks completely different to how it did 2 years ago when we bought the place. The cows have done an amazing job cleaning up in here. So there's the driveway that goes down. Just got to be careful sometimes in the winter time. It gets very wet. Got to be very careful with the tractor going down and going back up. Also, the golf course has been busy cleaning up their fence line. So it's just looking really, really good. Emily's found an egg. Let's have a look. That must be that one. With that bird. Look out, look out. Just get away because it will attack.
I don't have the eggs anymore. Maybe leave these till it hatches. Look, it's not going anywhere near the egg. It's probably cooling.
So now we're up the top.
Top paddock.
So this paddock here used to be just full of old machinery, wood, and just crap everywhere. Along the fence line there was old hay bales. It started rotting back into the ground. It just, yeah, it was really messy. So over the time of being here, we've just been cleaning it all up. Easter time, earlier this year, I got rid of all the old bales. Still sounds mushy underfoot, doesn't it, Emmy?
still wet. As it is. And that egg felt hot. Daddy, watch out! Daddy, there's still stuff. Daddy, still stuff.
Yeah, there sure is.
And here's my quad bike track. I love to boom boom on it. No, they're talking.
So there's the golf course.
Too. They're talking to each other, so we might have to go and protect that eggie.
What an absolutely beautiful day.
Nice and warm. I'm not listening. And that is it.
And there's a view from our back paddock down into the front paddock. There's our burn pile. We start to build that back up again.
They burnt it all the way down till we had to build it back up again.